What's up? This is the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. Thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube on the Vinyl Casket, one word, where you can subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much, much more. This is a singular review, something I don't normally do. It's a comic review where I'm going to talk about a singular issue. If you tune into my monthly review, catch-up review that I did last week, you'll know that I talked about one particular Marvel book, even though I'm only really reviewing indies right now. And that would be Disney, Marvel, Uncle Scrooge, and the Infinity Dime. Don't know, I'm a big DuckTales, Donald, Uncle Scrooge kind of guy. This was really cool. So when I first saw this previewed, there's also the Scotty Young variant cover, which is amazing, which is a full circle moment for me, being that Scotty Young is one of my favorite artists, writers, and variant artists. This is an amazing issue. I talked about how good it was. It comes up with an awesome backup issue, which is really cool. Which is the Donald Duck's Christmas on Bear Mountain, which is really cool because this story is a spin-off of like a what it says scenario if they never made it to Bear Mountain, like if they never made it to Christmas in this story, how Uncle Scrooge would have completely changed and gone to this crazy dark path, which then intertwines with the Marvel concept of the Infinity Stones and the multiverse, ties both of those concepts into a Donald Duck scenario, Uncle Scrooge scenario, where the dime is the Infinity Stones and this multiverse where they never show up to Christmas in Bear Mountain, and he hates Christmas and he hates everything, and he finds out about the Infinity Dime and then uses it to travel to other multiverses and steal their dimes and become this all-powerful, like, world universe destroying Uncle Scrooge. Wild. And then our main, like, universe, Uncle Scrooge, ends up defeating him. Artwork in this issue is awesome. It was written by Jason Aaron. Like, I couldn't have asked as a Uncle Scrooge, Donald Duck, DuckTales fan, you can't ask for any more of this. The artwork was awesome. The story was awesome. Everything about this is awesome. But what's going on in my brain is, what the heck is this? Where did this come from? Why is this happening? Why is Marvel doing this? Why? So I know that during the 2016-2017 DuckTales reboot show, there was Disney comics being printed. I don't know if there was like a second party that was printing them for them, but they were under Disney Comics, and it was DuckTales, and it was tying into the show, right? Cool. Disney owns Marvel. Slowly you see, a lot of the Fox products that are now owned by Disney are having new comics made by Marvel, even though Disney owns the 20th Century Studio, So why would this not be, I understand that this is Marvel, right? There is a lot of Disney products having comics made for them in that Disney Afternoon Window umbrella franchise, which Uncle Scrooge and Huey, Dewey, and Louie and all those are so loose, so internally tied into that concept, as well as Darkwing Duck, right? And Launchpad, who is in both shows. Dynamite Comics is making a ton of Disney. So many. I can't even. They did Scarf and the Lion King. They did Maleficent. They did Cruella. They're doing Hercules. And there's a couple more that have been announced. And apparently there's an Uncle Scrooge comic being announced, or a DuckTales comic being announced. Don't know if that's true. But they're doing Darkwing Duck, Negaduck, and Justice Ducks, right? 3 concepts. So when I saw an Uncle Scrooge comic coming out from Marvel, I was like, wait a minute. I thought Dynamite they were licensing out Dynamite to do stuff like this. if this is how Jason Aaron is handling ducks from Disney, screw Dynamite. I want Jason Aaron on all of it. This was amazing. And the art stuff. Who is the artist on here? Oh, it changes per chapter and epilogue. Wow, there was a lot of people on this. They did an amazing job. Yeah, and it's the original Carl's Barks Christmas on Bear Mountain. Obviously, if you don't know, I'm a massive fan of Don Rosa. His Donald Duck and Uncle Scrooge stuff. These are volumes 1 and 2 of the library editions. If you don't know. Oh. This is Son of the Sun, which is amazing artwork on here, very similar to that of the original stuff and what we saw in that. So I want this. I want modernized retellings, new stories. I think Jason Aaron is the guy. Just looking in this, I could just see it. I can just picture it. I can just see it, and then you get the duck stuff, which is so amazing. And then here you have Return to Plain Awful, Volume 2, back here. Yeah, I really don't understand. I never understood the whole Dynamite licensing. And they're doing amazing comics. Don't get me wrong. They're also putting out so much cool stuff. And I love it. I love it to death. I think Dynamite is doing an amazing job. Is Dynamite doing Thundercats too? Are they the ones doing Thundercats? Yeah, I think they're doing incredible work. My only issue is if Marvel has the capability to put out a book, as I try to do this, put out a book like this. And they're also doing, like, what if Donald Duck was Wolverine? Which apparently everyone said was amazing. Why? Just give Jason Aaron and Marvel the franchise. Don't license it out to Dynamite. While I'm loving Negaduck and Darkwing and Justice Ducks, whatever. If you're going to do DuckTales, if you're going to do Rescue Rangers, if you're going to do all this, just give it to Jason Aaron. Just give it to Marvel. Let Marvel handle it. Disney owns this property. Let Disney's comic studio, Marvel Studios, handle it. So that was why I wanted to talk about this, because I was very confused and I was really impressed by this. Also, if you give me a whole mini series in each issue of just Scotty Young, like 2-page scribbles, I'm down. I think Jason Aaron, I think Scotty Young, I think these are the guys meant to handle this. Throw Jorge Corona on there. And I think that this is the best thing you could do. I think Disney and Marvel would be stupid not to put those 3 guys in charge of DuckTales, Donald Duck, Uncle Scrooge, Darkwing, Nega, Justice Ducks, Rescue Rangers, and yeah, the whole caboodle. Just throw it all in there. I think they could handle this. Even if you wanted to do like Quack Pack, like, I'm down. Sorry guys, I rambled. I wanted to make this video because I just wanted to make this video. Remember, get in the comments, let's talk about it. If you're into Donald Duck, you're my best friend. This is the Von Casket, home to lamest taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, where you can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more. And do me a massive favor and stay lame.